We are on March for my favorite and least favorite reads of each month. Least favorite was not difficult to pick, and like normal, I don't even have the book anymore, and that is The Kill Order by James Dashner. This is a prequel book to the Maze Runner series. I read the Maze Runner series in high school, and I remember loving it. Like, I loved the movies, I loved the books, and then when I finally got to reading this, I don't know if it was that I'm older and my writing style preferences have changed, or I'm just not into dystopian books anymore, or I'm just not into YA. I don't, or it's completely different from the Maze Runner series. I'm not sure which, but I felt like there was just no actual substance to this book. It just felt like one continual fight scene, and there was no changing or variation in the fight scenes, so it just got really boring to read. And I just felt like we weren't accomplishing anything with the book. I'm really curious to go back and read the actual trilogy to see if it's something that I still like, or if it's just something that high school me liked and my changes have evolved, and that's okay, and it's a series that I'll keep for nostalgic reasons. For my favorite of the month, this was actually really hard. I had a lot of really good reads in March. One of them that was really up there as a top contender was Binding 13. I started that series in March, really loved it, but I had some that just come a little bit higher, and I am cheating. I'm picking two because I couldn't narrow it down. The first is going to be Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. This took over Book Talk when this came out. It's the prequel to the Hunger Games series that follows Haymitch's story. I sobbed repeatedly while reading this. It was incredible. I loved all of the ways that this connected to the other prequel novella as well, or not novella, but novel, as well as the original trilogy. I feel like this is so essential for the storyline. A lot of people think this is fan service. I very strongly disagree. I think that everything that ties in here is really well done, really well thought out. It's just incredible world building on the part of Suzanne Collins, and I adored this book so much. And then the other one that was the top contender for the month is Heir of Illusion by Madeline Taylor. I'd read this as an ARC and then had to go out and buy the physical copy immediately once it was released because I absolutely adored it. This is actually now being traditionally published, which is fantastic because it so deserves that. So definitely go check it out if you haven't. But this is about a wraith who is indebted to a king, and she is attempting to find this object to help sort of break her from this debt. And while she's on this quest, she is joined by a Shadow Daddy Reaper, and they have to join forces even though they don't really get along. So you get all that angst, tension, true enemies to lovers. I've never seen a wraith before, so I thought that magic system was really fun. I just loved so much about this book, and the plot twist at the end of this,